Hey everybody, it's Dylan, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about vocal cord paresis. Just for some background, I work as a chief meteorologist at a local TV station. My job is actually to forecast the weather, and so my voice is my instrument. It's how I make a paycheck.
Right now, we got a very deadly Category 5 hurricane. This is going to be zeroing in on the Bahamas as we head throughout the next 24 to 36 hours.
So here's my story. About 3 months ago, I had an infection. I'm not sure if it was strep throat, if it was the common cold, sinus infection, or what it was. But what happened was for about a week solid, I was pretty sick. And then I actually got healthy. I got on antibiotics, the infection went away. But then I started to gradually notice that my voice was changing. Here's a look at what I sounded like.
But as we head toward tomorrow, we will be looking at some smoke across the foothills.
So at first, I didn't really make a big fuss about it. I figured it was just laryngitis. Okay, I'll get better in a few days. I ended up going to urgent care, and they put me on prednisone, which is an anti-inflammatory drug, because I thought I had laryngitis. With laryngitis, you have all this inflammation. So I said, okay, take the drug, you'll get better. Not so fast. A few days later, I continued to get worse and worse.
The big story that we're tracking today, the smoke, the air quality is absolutely terrible out there.
So as you can see, I kept on doing these fake newscasts to test my voice to see if anything was getting better. Nothing was getting better. Kept on going to the doctors here in Eugene, Oregon, and they kept on doing what they call a scope, which it's so much fun. They put a camera up your nostril, they numb your throat so you can't feel it. They go up and down through the back of your mouth, and they look at the larynx. And whenever they did that, they said there was nothing wrong with them. They said that your vocal cords look very healthy, and essentially, we don't know what's wrong with your voice. So they sent me to the OHSU Voice Institute here in Portland. So when I went to the doctor's appointment in Portland, again, they did a scope. When they went down through the back of my nose, they said that they couldn't see anything wrong with my vocal cords, and they concluded that I had muscle tension dysphonia. Now, muscle tension dysphonia essentially just means that you're not using your voice the right way. It means that there's a lot of tension in your neck and laryngeal muscles. So the solution to that, voice therapy. So I found a voice coach here in town, and after about a month of working with him, nothing changed. At this point, I was really afraid of losing my job. Okay, a week, 2 weeks, a month, my work can do without me, but now we're going on month number 3 of me being out of work. So now I'm really worried about losing my job. So I'm trying to, just hit the gas with everything that we have. I started going on Google, doing some searches to find a new speech language pathologist, and eventually I found somebody in Portland. It's always good to get a second opinion, and when I went to that appointment in Portland, they actually had a different evaluation for me. Instead of muscle tension dysphonia, they thought I had vocal paresis. Now, vocal paresis, if you don't know, that's when the vocal cords don't come together all the way to make sound. It can make you sound kind of breathy and sometimes gravelly. And so I said, look, send me to the best laryngologist in the country. I don't care how much it costs. Like, this is my job. This is my livelihood. It's my paycheck. So they sent me to USC in Los Angeles. And I went down there a few days ago for a second opinion. Finally, by the grace of God, the universe, or whatever it is that you believe in, this doctor was able to confirm vocal cord paresis.
Just breathe.
But now listen, you're going to hear it.
Say we got the diagnosis.
So the reason why I share this with you is because that is a very rare thing to happen. If you've had laryngitis for several days, or if you've had muscle tension dysphonia that hasn't gone away, this very much could be what has happened with your voice. I'm telling you one thing right now, those injections were a miracle. So just make sure that you are advocating for yourself. Nobody will advocate for yourself better than you, and you really gotta, put your foot on the gas to get this problem solved, because if your voice is your livelihood, or even just for a better well-being and being able to communicate better, like, it is so important that we take care of your voice. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.